Hey y'all, I'm the anime Obachan. Yes, you're right, I am not Japanese, but I do admire and enjoy Japanese culture to an almost weeboo degree, and I always have. My friends call me Alex, my students call me Miss Van, my son calls me Mom, and my husband calls me Sweet Pea. I don't know what the animals call me, and I'm not really worried about it. I'm a 63-year-old boomer, and I have been watching anime my entire life. Yeah, I'm a boomer, or a Joneser, if you want to divide into microgens. And I'm starting a YouTube channel. Why? Well, I read somewhere that older people are on YouTube and Facebook, and that the younger ones are on TikTok and Instagram. And since I am on Facebook all the time, I figure it must be true about the YouTube as well, right? Now, if that's so, where are the older YouTubers? Why are the really big ones young and cute? I figured there's room for someone like me. So what am I going to talk about? Oh, lots of things. But I think mostly talk about anime and sci-fi and reminisce about fandom in the 60s and 70s. And I'll be honest, I don't know who my audience will be. I watch a lot of anime YouTube videos, and they're all young. They're mostly guys who, talk very fast, and some of them are kind of cute, but they're young. So hopefully, I will be bringing something different to this table and to this conversation. So let's talk about who my audience might be. Do you want to feel nostalgic with me? Are you one of the older boomers, older YouTubers? You can be Gen Xer, you can be millennial, I don't care. You can be my audience. You want to talk about science fiction back then and now? You can be my audience. Are you curious as to what an old lady watches, especially what kind of anime she watches? Then you can be my audience. Are you also an aging otaku? You can be my audience. And if you are a boomer fangirl who's been into science fiction her entire life, then you are definitely my audience. In fact, we should be buddies. Call me. Who am I and what makes me special? Absolutely nothing. I was born in Chicago, raised in New York and Connecticut, went to Southern Connecticut State University, then University of Chicago for graduate school. I have a master's in art history of all things. Yes, I know. I haven't done anything with it. I also have a master's in library science I'm not doing anything with. I'm teaching. I'm a teacher. I have one grown son who knows more about anime, Japan, and Japanese than I ever will. I live with my husband, 3 cats, and a dog, and my son. I teach theater and art to middle schoolers, and yes, it is just as hard as you might think if you know anything about middle schoolers. I spend my free time crocheting, making resin jewelry, playing Star Trek Fleet Command, watching YouTube videos, watching anime, and sleeping. There's a lot more stuff I could say about myself. None of it terribly exciting, but I want to leave something for you to discover as we go along this journey. Can you call it a journey if we're looking backwards all the time? I don't know, but let's call it a journey for now. So I'm thinking I'm just going to end this with a question for anyone who's actually watching this. Years ago, I was considered a weeboo. Then I became a weeb. Now I hear and see the word otaku. They seem to be interchangeable, but are they? I know my son has given me, he's talked about it with me, and he has some ideas. But really, what is the difference? Is there a difference? I don't know. Drop your answers in the comments. I'm loving to see comments. And I will be back in the months to come. And if you're interested in joining me on this journey, please like and subscribe. Thanks.